Greetings gamers, I'm the Spaghetti Monster and I'm here to present you the top upcoming space games of 2025. Be they city buildings, RTS, space sims, grand strategy or survival, we have quite some stuff ahead of us, let's dive in. Beyond these stars is a wild twist on the city building genre. You're in charge of a tribe on Kainga, a giant cosmic beast. Your goal? To craft a thriving settlement while adapting to its shifting biomes like jungles, ice wastelands. It's a survival with resource gathering, all with the thrill of riding, a living planet. Every world will be procedurally generated, packed with alien plants and creatures to explore. You'll dig into the beast secrets, uncovering ancient mysteries as you expand gradually. It has painted art and a very soothing soundtrack, a vibe that's quite chilling and probably good. Capital Command puts you at the helm of a massive battleship. In real time, you're not just firing laser, you will also have to manage your crew, tweak your ship system, and create a strategy to make order through this chaos. Ships in this game are fully destructible, and battles promises to be gritty as you watch chunks of your ships being peeled away by enemy missiles and attacks. Hopefully this game is gonna be able to give us the thrill of commanding a starship in a wild space war. I've talked about Fragile Existence in quite a few videos already. This game is about a group of survivors escaping a dying Earth. This is Fragile Existence, it comes from the name. You will be the commander of this desperate convoy and you will need to fight for survival against aliens. It's an RTS with a bit of survival built in. You will scavenge planets for resources, repairing ships, all while resisting enemy raids or failing engines. You will have to manage supplies, problems with morale, and every new system you could explore could be a lifeline or a death trap. This game has procedurally generated worlds, and every decision hopes to be meaningful. It will have a cost and opportunity. It's set to the release this year and promises a very gritty space experience. In Era 1, you are a commander forging humanity's future, building bases and leading armies across planets and asteroids fields. From what we see, it looks like it's gonna be a very flashy game, and it's gonna be all about strategy. You are talking about hundreds of units clashing in battles, all while having a progression system tied to unlocking new ships and technologies. You will have to manage resources, expand your domain, and customize your forces, all in a space setting. It's gonna release in July 2025. This game is probably going to be one of the good games that are going to release this year, promising a chaotic, quick, strategic experience. Beyond Astra is all about ruling the galaxy. This is a 4X strategy sandbox. If you don't know what it means, it's simple. 4X stands for explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate. You will be guiding a civilization across an ever-changing universe, explore strange planets, manage your citizens, and decide if you will be friends with your neighbors or destroy them. Your choices will help shape the perception of your empire and the legacy that you will leave behind. What sets Beyond Astra apart from similar game is the fact that it's not turn-based, but in real time with pause. It got several layers to master, like trading, which technology to unlock first and to rush, all in a real-time gameplay that is meant to keep you on your toes. A free demo was already released and proved to be quite interesting as a concept. And this one is gonna be most likely one of the space games for 2025 that I am most excited about. Hunternet Starfighter is a dogfights game in a massive MMO galaxy. You are a pilot in humanity's last civil war, tearing through space in a starfighter built for precision. However, it has limits, and if you push it too hard, you're gonna risk blackouts mid-battle. This is a sim game that demands skill, with every twist and turn feeling raw and real, or at least this is the promise. The galaxy in this game is filled with actions. You will be able to join factions, mine resources, or build fleets to back your fights. You can chill with races or war games, but there are also aliens in this game apparently. It's set to release for 2025, and it will involve also a lot of PvP. So if you do not like that, maybe this is not the game for you. Jump Ship is a co-op game for you and up to 3 friends, as you scavenge wrecks and blast riders across randomized missions, all in a first-person glory. You will have someone steering the spaceship, someone will patch holes, and someone will, well, use the guns, while you all yell at each other. I'm excited because I discovered recently how fun co-op game can be with friends, like Little Company and Repo. So this one is a game to probably look forward. It involves spacewalks from wreckage to wreckage, and as you scavenge loot and dodge troubles. It's slated for release this year, and if you have friends, this one could be fun, probably. Planet Prospector is not like the other games in this list. You're not a hero, a emperor, or something like that. You're actually a space tracker with the goal of hauling resources across the galaxy. The game promises to be this chill yet strategic adventure where you will pilot a modular mining ship and harvest rare minerals from distant stars. It's not combat heavy, and it's more about grinding, upgrading your rig and planning your routes carefully, as well as mastering planetary landing, something that I'm not too excited about because I always wreck my ship when in this type of games. The game promises a very deep customization where every ship is fully modular, letting you tweak everything from the engine to the cargo hold to suit your playstyle. You'll opt between planets, each with a unique environment and challenges, all with realistic physics, which is kind of important because otherwise this will not work. In short, it's a grinding exploration game. Is it going to be good? We don't know yet, but it's releasing mid-2025 apparently. This is the only VR game that I'm going to talk about in this list. It's Intersolar 83. The reason why I'm not talking about more VR games is because, well, I don't have VR, so yeah. But I still decided to include this in case people like it. In this game, you will blast through procedurally generated star system. It's a survival adventure where you're supposed to explore, scavenge, and upgrade your ship, all while basking in synthwave aesthetics. I don't fully understand what that means, but I trust the developer, I guess. What sets Solar 83 apart is the promise of open world freedom. This game promises a universe where every planet, asteroids, and derelict station is yours to discover, with realistic physics guiding your every move, so you need to be careful. You'll be able to customize your ship systems from propulsion to life support, and this promises to be a personal journey of survival and exploration in VR, however, so yeah. If you don't have VR, this is not for you, or for me. Spaceflight Simulator 2 is a realistic aerospace simulation game. It builds on the legacy of the first game, and it promises to be a rewarding sandbox for hardcore spaceflight enthusiasts and maybe casual fans. I have no idea how hard this game is gonna be. You will be able to design and build your own rockets, spaceships, and much more, and then fly those vehicles through the solar systems with realistic orbital and aerodynamic physics. The game promises 120 unique parts that you can use to build your spacecrafts, from engines to boosters to fuel tanks. It also promises a detailed, beautiful, and fully 3D rendition of our solar system to explore. Astronauts can fly your ships, live in your space stations, and drive your rovers, all while performing spacewalks and plant flags on alien worlds they visit. It's pretty much a sim game. Mars Horizon 2, The Search for Life, is a game that casts you as the head of a mission to find life on Mars. It's a sim game where you need to manage everything from rocket design to research project. You'll build your base, launch missions, and analyze samples, all while racing rivals agencies to uncover Mars secrets. This game also has a campaign mode which promises to be packed with tough choices. Do you like prioritizing the push for research or money production? It will also have multiplayer to give a competitive edge, letting you play against your friends in a race for the Red Planet. The game art style is quite interesting, promises to be a modern take on space exploration. Star Life is a space sandbox RPG with a different level of flavor compared to the other game. This one is more personal. You will have to carve your own path on your own planet, developing skills and influencing the dynamic economies and schedule your life with a life planner, all while facing the challenges of space and survival. This game is described as a casual sim when you build and manage settlements on alien worlds, growing crops and crafting tools to survive. We shall see how Star Life is gonna perform. Okay, in Remnant Protocol you will have a space flight sim with a strategy layer since you're put in command of a galactic rebellion. It is a game with also VR support and family sharing. It has a story that talks about your blessed mother as you take command of the remnant forces still faithful to their cause. You will be able to raid outposts, make alliance, manufacture ships, and research new technologies while leading your men into battle. This game promises an intense dogfighting action, a rebellion on a galactic scale, and a living, breathing galaxy filled with factions that will try to secure their position in this power vacuum created by the assassination of the Blessed Mother. It will have procedurally generated missions and dynamic narrative elements. I don't know how much this is gonna work, because usually when games promise this is going to be very limited, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt. For people listening to my videos, you will get bored of hearing about Falling Frontiers. I'm sorry, it's just that, yeah. This is a grand strategy game in space. It pitches a conquest sim where you build an empire across a procedurally generated galaxy, designing ships and waging war with real-time tactics. It's a mixture of several types of games. The best way I can describe it is Civilization had a baby with Homeworld, but he started to drink a lot of booze during pregnancy, so it's really not a Civilization game. You will scout systems, explore resources, and clash with rivals, all while managing logistics like orbital paths and supply lines. The graphics are quite nice looking. Yeah, let's hope that this one is a good one. It's slated for release in 2025, and it's probably good for anybody that is looking for a strategic space saga. Okay, Space Travelers is another space simulator and an open world sandbox pretty much. You will be able to travel the galaxy, trade, explore planets, fight, build bases and factories, while forging alliances and experiences in this game. You know the drill pretty much. I mean, it's typical sci-fi. There is probably no point in me talking about this. It involves a holy empire and an emperor and a series of conflicts that have been fought and corporations. What is interesting actually about this game is that it promises over 6,000 unexplored distant worlds to, well, explore. It will feature space combat as well, so don't think it is gonna be like just a normal game. And from what I've been looking, you can also shoot things. So, yeah, that's looking interesting. Okay, SpaceCraft promises an online co-op exploration and building game, where you will explore a vast galaxy of solar systems and planets, mine and craft resources, design and build ships, automate planetary bases and interplanetary logistics, trading and cooperation. There are not a lot of details released about this game, but it will feature a lot of customization. You will be able to build your own ships by assembling crafted parts. There are going to be different types of ships, like small vessels or heavy transport cruisers. Each will come with different performances, and you will need to choose wisely what to build or not. You will be able to buy blueprints from other players for a ready-made design that you can build instantly. So there are going to be some elements of player trading in this game as well that could interest some people. We shall see how it evolves after release. It's slated to release in 2025 in early access. Starship Simulator. Well, of course, based on the name, we can tell that it's a space simulator game. However, this one is gonna be more for the people that want that Star Trek fantasy in painfully excruciating details, I guess. These games can be described as an ultra-realistic simulation where you command an exploration starship complete with a fully functional crew. You're not just the captain, you will need to manage every system, from propulsion to life support, as you explore a galaxy packed with a lot of star systems. At the base of this game is that every crew member has a role, and in single player you command them to keep the ship running. In multiplayer, your friends will be able to join as bridge officers, and you will need to coordinate each other as you scan for alien life on distant planet, and the ship's interior is fully explorable, so you can wander between decks and I don't know how many activities there are going to be on the ship, but yeah. The key about this game is gonna be a management and exploration Starship Simulator. Alliance of the Secret Suns is a sci-fi grand strategy RPG where you are the new emperor. After your coronation, your job is to keep the entire empire from falling apart. There is a twist, however. While you're juggling noble houses and preventing your own assassination and downfall, you're in charge of this massive space sandbox. Think turn-based strategy with some RPG. You will explore nearby stars and expand. However, you need to be careful because your action points during your turn needs to be managed properly because, unlike other games, your emperor health depends on them. If you overwork your emperor, he's gonna be bound to get sick and die, so you need to balance his stress levels. This game should be similar to Crusader Kings, but in space, while you manage your own court, the nobles, and everybody around you. There is no dynasty system. When you die, the game is over and you have only one life. And that is it. The top upcoming space games of 2025. Hoping that none of them gets delayed. Which one are you looking forward to play? Let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and please subscribe because each one counts. Happy gaming, see you!